Today we're going to review the HPRC Inspire 1 Pro landing case. Now this is for the Pro with the X5 camera on it, as well as it being in a landing mode. Let's actually give quite a small overview. I've owned 4 cases for the Inspire 1. One was the one that came with it. You know how fragile and delicate and not very good that is. Then I had the Inspire 1 landing case for the regular Inspire 1 without the X5 by Tradecraft. It's a company they're not in business anymore. At least they don't exist online. That one I never really used because it didn't fit in my Subaru BRZ car. And this one actually does, for some reason. That this bigger case is in a shape that's normal, that it actually fits in the passenger side of the Subaru BRZ. Now it's a tight fit, which is always good. I'm just kidding. And it doesn't fit in the trunk of the BRZ. Now the third case I have is the one by Think Tank Photo. Now I reviewed it a couple months ago over the summer, and it's a great case. I love using it, but it didn't have wheels, and the Inspire with all the battery gets very heavy, and that's and the second factor is it doesn't have like a hard shell, so it's not going to be as tough as this. So that's why, you know, when I went to Europe, Central Europe, Germany and Prague and Budapest, I opted for this, which HPRC sent for me at discount. And so let's dive into the exterior. We got this kind of rough / smooth surface. Now these stickers, the fragile stickers, they didn't stick on. So I have to glue them on. And it's got 2 wheels on it. 2 wheels, 1, 2, 3 handles on it. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 locks total. 4 places you can lock it. The wheels are very hard plastic. The ones you find a little bit small, but overall good, very good looking case. Okay, let's dive into the internals. All right, as you can see, Inspire just slips in, slips out, very easy. Camera already there, you don't have to install it. Controllers, very easy to take out. This one got a little bit stuck in there because I think I pushed it in too far. But you put the batteries here, and we'll show you the batteries. Okay, I don't have all the Inspire batteries here, but you can see they easily fit here. 1, 2, 3. I even take this battery out because it makes it lighter. All right. So now that we're zoomed in, as you can see, yeah, this doesn't fit as well as it should. It needs a little bit more space here. So unless I'm totally wrong, where like you're supposed to store the spare one somewhere else, I don't really see anywhere else to store the spare ones. Here we got chargers, 1, 2, 3 chargers. You could put other stuff there too. You got here we have the this is the 45 millimeter 1.8 lens, and we have here the original the stock lens that came with it, which is the 15 millimeter 1.7. Put it anywhere you want. I think you can put another battery here. This is what the battery is for. So I only have 6 batteries, so I don't really need that. I can put other stuff here. I just got like lens caps and USB drive, the screwdriver, Osmo X5 adapter for the X5 adapter, some paper business cards. Now we have, again, I got a lens hood over here. Oh, it must have not put something in flat. This is, I wish they made more. These actually for 2 more batteries, but I wish they had a little bit more space for the lenses. But it's not a big deal. Like a tailored location for lenses. I know I should have put that on, but I usually don't even put on the lens caps because I got the UV filter on it. So I have the UV filters and polarizers right here. So I got step up. This is just an empty ring for weight, like balancing weight. This is a ND filter, very greasy. Got to put a from B+W. Very good stuff. This is more counterweight. Got a iPhone charger here. This spare memory card. 2 slots for iPad, which obviously you know how that works. Probably 2 more filters over here if you want it. And that's pretty much on the inside. All right, let's go over some of the pros. I love the look of the case and the size and the balance. The proportions are right. It fits in. The shape is in a normal shape that it could fit in a smaller vehicle. It looks great. The red and the black, great. It's waterproof. It's airtight, and it's dustproof. That's really plus because in case it drops in a river or something, you can use it as a flotation device. But besides that, I love that it can fit a lot of things. The 3 layers, I didn't like it initially at first, but I realized it's a great idea because it fits a lot of things, and some of the things can be sort of hidden. Of course, I love the fact that the Inspire can just fit in there without being broken down into, which is such a joy and such a convenience because packing it up, taking out the camera, turn it on, turn it off, the lens caps and the camera caps is just such a waste of time and such inconvenient, and dust can get into the camera or the lens. So totally love this feature, and it's I can't get back into taking off the camera again. So that's like probably the hugest plus of this case. Now let's just go over one issue, not a pro, not a con, is that it's when you can put everything, especially the batteries in there, it gets really heavy. All right, let's go over a couple of the cons. One gripe I had was that this handle is actually also the handle to carry it. Now, I noticed when I was walking that the case would actually hit against my leg because this wasn't long enough. I sort of wish that they had another telescopic handle, or even like a strong plastic telescopic handle. I think that would have solved the problem. So you'd be extending it longer and would be just like angling here. But now that you can see that it's hitting against my ankle, my back of my knee, which gets uncomfortable after a few minutes. So that's something I think they could work on. And finally, there's only one other con, is that the wheels are a little bit small, so that when it goes over the cobblestone floor or any other floor, it doesn't roll as smooth as you want it to. So I know that these the hard cases seem to have the hard plastic wheels, whereas the Think Tank photo suitcases, they have like a more rubber, like roller blade kind of scooter kind of wheels. So I actually prefer those, but I think these are longer lasting. I could be wrong. Here are the wheels, and they definitely are a little bit too small compared to the size of the case. Besides the size of the wheel and the handle, I really love this case. I think it's well designed. The size is great. Internals is great, perfect. Looks great, and so I didn't have any problems with it going across seas to Europe with it. Shot a lot of good footage with my Inspire 1 while I was over there. And one note to keep in mind is that these are thicker than average suitcase lock holes. So what you're gonna have to do is get one of those. I would suggest getting the Master Lock ones on Amazon that has a flexible lock claps. That way you'll be sure to get the right size. Otherwise, go to a brick and mortar store and get the locks that are exact fit, so you don't get the ones that are too small. So what happened was I bought 4 locks from Amazon, put them 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't fit, so I just hung them loose, and they were unlocked, which is stupid, but I didn't have time to buy new locks. But luckily, no one stole anything inside. And on the way back, I spent like 17 euros, like 15 euros on a lock that barely would close, and they were on this side. It just broke off, and the lock is not present anymore. This case is a very strong, sturdy case, so you can sit on it, and I'm sure use it as a chair, use it as a step stool. This is a tough case. You don't have to worry about anything breaking. So overall, yeah, I love this case. If I had those 2 issues solved, then this would have been a perfect case. But I'm going to be using it for future shoots. The Think Tank Photo Inspire 1 Heli Pack is a great case. I think it still has some uses. I'd probably be using this a lot more. I'm still going to keep that case in case I need to put it in a small car or whatever. But I see myself using this case the majority of the time. And thank you for watching this review. I hope you make a good decision. This one I do recommend. Maybe they'll come out with a version 2 with a telescopic handle and bigger wheels. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video, or if you enjoy my other videos. I try to get as many videos out as possible, even though I have a full-time job, full-time business. So if you could just subscribe, that would be like your thank you to me. Until next time, mahalo.